Alright guys, so welcome to chapter 4 of my insane difficulty walkthrough. Let's go ahead and head up this way. Alright guys, so a bit of navigation here. This dude right here is going to shut the door on you. We're going to come through this way, go straight. Straight through, hop over, hop over. We're going to make a right, go around the corner, you'll see some stairs. I know it's pretty bright on my screen, what you guys are looking at, but just in case it's dark, I want to kind of get you guys through this, go across the beam here. Now when you get to this area, the door, you see the red light down there where I'm pointing at? That's where you're trying to get to. That's actually going to take you back into the school sequence, but you got to get there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to walk forward toward the red light. We're going to hit a wall right here. Boom, we just hit a wall. We're gonna make a right so that we can see the light, see that window. We're gonna go backward. Then we're gonna strafe to the left. All the way. You might hit some stuff, but just keep pushing to the left. You can go backward or forward because there's some tables there. And then when you see this window, look to the left and there's the door. I'm gonna do that one more time for you guys. I can't see it in my game either. You just kind of have to have this thing memorized. So we're going to go forward till we hit this wall. There's like a little piece of debris right here. Remember, if you listen for your footsteps, when they stop, you've hit the wall. Make a right, look at the window, go back, strafe to the left, and just keep strafing to the left. Like I said, you can go forward or backward here. There's a table. So it doesn't matter if you go forward or backward on your left thumbstick, just as long as you keep pushing left. And you'll go around this table and the door is always over here. Now, that area right there where I'm pointing at is where we got to go. But we got to go through this little cutscene first. Alright, and we'll just head out of here. Oops, nope, didn't want to do that. Alright, we'll come through this way. A lot of light here, guys. Bust through, gonna mess with these computers. Okay, after the computer, I'm gonna come out here and take a right. Keep going. The girl's gonna be down there. There's gonna be a door down here that's gonna be open. See right there where the trash can is? Take a left right there. I like to get my stamina back here. We're gonna have to run here in a second. Let's just walk. Okay, we're gonna come down these stairs. And again, we know we're gonna be running back this way, so we're gonna walk down this hallway backwards. We're gonna wait. So the demon spawns in slowly. There we go. And we're off to the races. Sprinting full sprint all the way. Take a left. And all the way to the next sequence, there's going to be a thing that pops out of the window here. There's going to be some enemies up here. I'm going to show you guys how to get around. I'm going to come up here and crawl. There he is. We're going to crawl backwards. Come over here and hide underneath this table. Make sure that your feet are fully to the back of this table. We're going to wait for that enemy to go out of that open path over there. He's gonna basically go kind of where we came from. He's gonna go over in that direction. And then we're gonna sneak past him. There's actually two enemies here, but I find that this first enemy right here, when it leaves the area, the other one's gone. And sometimes this dude's gonna walk over here like he sees you, but he never does. Now that's new. He's never walked over there before. But I'm still gonna wait. I don't trust it. Pre-patch, he never has walked over there before. Okay, he's coming back now. Sometimes he comes over here like he sees you, but he doesn't. You're completely safe right here. As long as you don't move. Don't be moving like your body or your... Don't even move your camera. Just be completely still. Alright, this is all new. He's never walked over there twice. Alright, here we go. Is he gonna leave? I think he's leaving. Perfect. Make sure you crawl here because there's broken glass. You don't want him to hear you. Yeah, that was weird. This post-patch stuff is weird. I'm gonna come up here. Now, what you can do when you get up here to the top of the stairs is make a right, or look to the right, and then you see all that red light right there. Just keep going until you see an opening. See the opening right there? Now get ready for a chase sequence. You're gonna hop over, or you're gonna squeeze through a gap right there, and just make sure that you're ready to run. Full sprint, do not stop. These dudes are gonna be right behind you. The longer this chase sequence is, the further momentum you get. You kind of get some distance on them. But in this opening stages, you want to be very fast. Hop over the dead bodies. Keep going. Like, I'm out of stamina, but it doesn't matter. You're just trying to make it here. So, like I said, never let off that sprint button at all. Okay. Push this. Okay. And you're out the window. And you're good. Alright, school sequence. This is not that difficult either. This is where we're going to be using a lot of our battery. Well, depends on how you want to do it, guys. There's a way that you can get through this with using little bit of your battery, and there's a way that you can get through this using a lot of your battery. For the sake of argument, I'm going to use a lot of my battery because some of you may need to do that. I'll explain more when we get there. Okay, guys, so this is the demon sequence. You've got to make a choice here whether you want to use a lot of your battery or a little bit of your battery. Like I said, if you use a lot of your battery here, don't worry about it. I can get you through the end of this game with very little battery. It'll be tricky, but I can do it. So you're going to have to make a call here. You're going to need to practice this multiple times to figure out which way works better for you. The way that I'm going to show you is using a lot of battery because I feel like most of you are going to need to do that. But some of you may not need to, and what I'm talking about is we have to get through this maze of bookshelves to get to where the demon is. And you can do that one or two ways. You can leave your camera on the entire time, your battery I mean, or you can flash it on and off like every half second or so. Only problem with that is that if you lose your direction, you're going to end up losing a lot more battery life trying to figure out where you made the wrong turn at. So remember, I can get you guys through the end of this game even if you have no battery. So you're just going to have to make a judgment call here. But I'm going to do this for the gamers out there who I know are going to have no battery when they get to the end of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and use full battery here all the way through. What you want to do to be able to get through this sequence, guys, is come to the first bookshelf. There's another bookshelf. You're taking that path. All the other paths are dead. They always lead to a dead end. The way that you can tell this is the right bookshelf is there's going to be a cart. I don't know if you can see it. There's a cart that's slanted right here. I don't know if you guys can see that on screen. Maybe you can see it better from this side. See this cart that's slanted? That lets you know that you're on the right path. It's going to be on your left. So I'm going to turn my camera on now. And like I said, you don't have to do this. You can flick your camera on and off if you want to get through this. But this is how I like to get through it. So just come through here. Make a left, go all the way down, make a right, make a left, make a right, make a left, go around this bookshelf, keep going to the left. Now when you get here where the tables are, get ready. That's the demon. We're going to back up around the bookshelves until we see the demon. It's going to go on one side or the other. You pick the opposite side and then sprint to the exit. Turn your camera off. So, like I said, that's using a lot of battery, which you don't need to. You can go through there and flick your camera on and off so that you're not using a lot of battery life, but like I said, it's not going to matter either way. I'll be able to get you guys through this game. But if you can save your battery there, I would do it. Alright, when this happens, come out of the door, take a left, go toward the bright light. It's going to be another sequence here with a demon. Now what we got to do at this point is we're going to be running in that direction. So we're going to back up. As soon as we start our sprint here, we're going to turn our camera on and take a left and make it to the wall. It'll make sense when we do it. You'll see the girls show up down there. Wait till you get down here, pull your camera out, go past that. Try not to get snagged. I got snagged a little bit there. Make sure you get back here and touch the wall, then turn your camera off. Now, to get through this without turning your battery on, there's a crawl space down at the bottom of these stairs and to the left. So we can just come down here. As soon as you see the light, go ahead and crawl. Hop up. There's nothing in here that can kill you, I don't believe. I've never really sat around here. I think they're just all kind of making you scared. But I don't think you can actually die in this section. At least not now. There's going to be a section here, chase sequence coming up, where we can die. Pull this cart. You know what? I think they can get you here too, because I think they eventually will come and get you. So you might want to be quick there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have practiced this before and they do come out, so just make sure here. Oh, kind of got snagged there. Make sure here that you're full sprint. Make sure you're even full sprint when you hit these beams, because they're still going to be right behind you. So you don't want to be walking across those slow. Alright, we just got to run here, guys. Run to the right, run to the left, all the way down the hall. We're looking for the bathroom. Full sprint. You can go under any stall. Oh, I got snagged. That's not good. Now all you got to do here is keep crawling. Just keep crawling. If he knocks 3 times on the stall door and you're behind it, you'll die. Now it may be different post-patch, but pre-patch he would knock 3 times. Like if he knocked 3 times on that stall and I was behind it, I would die. And you don't have to wait for him to stop singing to leave here. But I am going to do that just for our safety, but you don't have to. If this is your speed run, you can actually go and hop out of the stall right now and start running and you'll be fine. Just for the sake of argument, we're going to wait. See, then he goes away. But like I said, at any point in time, once the little, I don't know, the little blood tentacles or whatever go down that way, you can go and hop out. Because as soon as you open up the stall, he's going to spawn in anyway, right? So if you're on your speed run, that will save you a bit of time. So here we go. Gonna make a left, make a right, open the door, keep running. There's gonna be a section up here where we have to use our night vision, so get ready to pull your camera out. Make a right, make a left, gonna go up the stairs. Right here, go ahead and put your night vision on, open up the door, make a left, come down here and make a right, turn your night vision off. That's a very difficult turn to make in complete black. Or complete blackness. And then when you get down here, make a right, and you're done. I don't know if you have to pick that letter up or not. I always do. Okay. This is the last sequence in this chapter. And then we'll be at the end of the game. Well, pretty much the end of the game. Apocalypse really doesn't count. There's one encounter, but it's fairly easy. This sequence right here is fairly easy. We're going to fall down. What we're going to have to do, though, you don't have to use your night vision here, although you can if you want to. When you land and you stand up, you have to do a 180 and run forward. If you run forward, as soon as you land, you're going to run right into the enemy. So you got to do a 180. So you should be able to see if you've got your brightness turned up good. Turn that off. You don't need it. Run straight down here and to the left. Like I said, you can leave that out if you need to. And then when you get up here, sprint forward and then jump, climb, and you're out. You're gonna hear a bunch of sound effects and stuff like that, but I've never died there before. The only time I've died is when I initially dropped down into the hole. Like if you don't get out of there real quick and hit that crawl space, I've died there before. But I've never died once I got past that point, but I'm sure it's possible. But I just keep going, and let's see if I don't need no bandages. But if you need some bandages, they're there. Now when you do this, go ahead and sprint toward the door and then just stop and make sure you got full stamina. And we're gonna sprint here, guys, and no matter what happens, you do not stop sprinting. I don't care if you think you're about to, you know, bottom out or whatever with your stamina. Full stamina all the way. Make sure you're pressing and holding down O when you slide like that so you don't slow crawl. Because you have to use all your stamina here to get to this, guys, or these dudes will catch you. And don't get snagged on anything. Remember, press and hold down O. Full sprint. Like I'm bottoming out right now, but I'm still sprinting. Do not stop. Also, make sure that you don't need to be healed before you make that drop right there. Like, because if you do, you're going to die. So just make sure that you utilize those 2 bandages that we saw right before this sequence started. Make sure that you're fully healed. Like I said, if you take that drop and you have damage, you're gonna die. And that's it, guys. That takes care of chapter 4, Judges. I'll see you guys in chapter 5, Leviticus, in the next episode.